Okay, so today I had the bright idea to make an agent's tier list on Valorant, and I'll be explaining all their abilities as we go. So first we have Breach. I'll put him in A tier. He's good on some maps, but on other maps he's trash. And the thing is with Breach, he has a stun ability, a flash ability, a aftershock, and his rolling thunder is just like a big stun, which is his ultimate. So yeah, I'm putting him in A because like on bigger maps such as Lotus and Ascent he will thrive, but like Heaven, no. Next, Brim. Brim B. Always good, never goes wrong. Lineups on every map, insanely overpowered smokes. Can't go wrong. Cypher. If you're playing against him, I'll put him in F tier. But actually, he's S. Because on every map, on every site, there is a Cypher setup and it will guarantee you kills. So if you can learn these setups and memorize them, then yeah, you'll be an S tier agent. Jet, after the nerfs, I'll put her in A. Yes, after the nerfs, she got only 8 ult points for her knives, only 1 up draft, smoke duration cut in half, but still, she's very viable. And the fact that you can just opt, get a kill, and get out is actually very nice. So, still, Omen C. He's behind Brim because his he only has two smokes, whereas Brim would have three, and those two smokes replenish. Brim's does not. He has a paranoia, which everybody keeps asking for when there's only one use. Are you stupid? And also, everybody just thinks they can teleport behind the enemy without them noticing, which is stupid. So yeah, C. Phoenix E tier. Now listen, Phoenix is amazing at taking space and doing etc etc. He has a molly, a wall which you can shoot through, and also powerful flashes and an ultimate which grants him a second life. But I think that the players make him bad because he is very predictable. There's no outplay potential and especially no lineups. So yeah, Raze immediate S tier. The only agent in duelist forms which is currently viable is Raze. Next, Sage. Sage, I'll put her in D. Her wall is amazing if you know how to use it properly, but if you don't know, then it's dog shit. And also, the fact that you can just break the wall at any point is stupid. And also, her slow orbs do nothing, and her healing is mid. Now, so you can't go wrong with him. I'll put him in high B. He has a recon, an owl, which also does recon, and shock darts, which do damage, and his ultimate, which is just like a big line you can shoot. It's a bow. Okay, where do I put Viper? Viper, I'll put in between because she's a unique smoker called a wall smoker. She has an orb and a wall similar to Phoenix's, but it lasts much longer and depends on how much poison she has on her tank. And the orbs works in a similar fashion. Her mollies are insanely good, and the fact that she has two of them is just insane. And also, if you know how to play her and you're on a good map like Breeze, Viper thrives on Breeze, you'll be OP. Reyna F tier. We don't talk about this agent. It's stupid. You can only flash, which can be broken, and it's not even like a regular flash. And then you have to get a kill if you want to use any of the abilities. So there's no team play whatsoever. Worst duelist does not enter sight, always lurks. It's F tier. Okay. Killjoy above Omen, but below Brim. Like if you have a strong Killjoy setup and you're set up on a site, her nanos, her alarm bot, her ultimate, it's very powerful. And her turret can sometimes get kills if your setup is good enough. But like also if you do the setup three times in a row, then people are gonna realize and most people only have one setup. So yeah, that's the problem. Sky easy as, but I'll put her behind Cypher. Sky amazing on literally every map. Can't go wrong. The dog amazing. The sky flashes amazing. The heal the best in the game. Her ultimate it went up in cost, but it's still busted. Yoru, I'm a Yoru man, so this is totally not bias. Yeah, okay. So he has a flash and ultimate in which he can see and run around, but nobody can shoot him and nobody can see him either, but he can see you. And yeah, he's got a clone and teleporter. Astra. We don't see much of Astra. I'll put her in E. She has a gravity well, which is sucking everybody to the middle. A stun ability when she places down a star on the map while pressing X, which is the ultimate key usually. She will go into an astral state where she can place these stars where it is the center. Like the Nova Pulse begins in the center and it does the highest damage in the center. The suck does pulls people to the center, and the center is the stars that she can place. Her ultimate is called Cosmic Divide, and it's pretty nice because you can just create a giant enormous wall. Nothing can go through and nothing can come out. No, you can walk out, but abilities won't go through it, and bullets won't. So if you want to defuse the spike, then yeah, sure, go for it. KO, we are not seeing much of KO right now, but he will be going behind, above. No, I'll put her behind Brain. Yeah, he he is good at reconning. He has amazing flashes. Molly is strong. His ultimate amazing for holding down sides. But the thing is, we are not seeing much of his play right now, and there's a lot of counterplay you can do with him. It's stupid. Chamber FTO. Ever since the nerf, he has been dog shit. Okay. The teleporter, he used to have two teleporters. You can go from A side to B side immediately. Now only one. And the range, garbage. His ult, garbage. Speed used to be faster than a regular operator. Now it's slower and it costs 7 ult points. It's stupid. His bullets, garbage. His trip, garbage. He's a sad excuse for an agent. I'm putting him behind Reyna. Neon is viable. I'm going to nope. I'm gonna put her behind Brim. Not Brim Breach. I'm gonna put her behind Breach because she can like run on a tank similar to Vipers. She can uh, use her ultimate, which is basically like a gun, and she can throw a wall down and stun like Breach. So yeah, I'll put her in A tier. Next we have Fade. Fade we're not seeing much of, so I'll put her in D. See, the thing about Fade is she's like Sova, but a worse version of Sova. You're supposed to clear out closer angles. Sova is all about recalling and finding the most information and playing for the post plant. So yeah, she has an orb, which is the center, and you can't leave a radius if the orb catches you. She throws it, and then there's an eye which is like a Sova recon. It lands and will scan anybody within its radius if it sees you, and also it has a duration. And our prowlers are basically like a sky dog, but they give you omen paranoia. And her ultimate, it causes the same thing as omen paranoia, but you can see, and also it is like a breach rolling thunder. So she just took some little things from everybody and put it in her style. Harbor, we're not seeing much of. I'll put him in C actually. These agents are actually very good on Pearl, but Pearl is not currently there. Pearl, Harbor. Anyways, Gecko, immediate S tier. You can't tell me otherwise, okay? This guy can pick up his utility, which is a flash. Oh yeah, wait, let me explain harbors first. I forgot about this guy. So he has a cascade called it's just like a stationary wall. He has another wall. he has another wall, and for his ultimate, you guessed it, it's not a wall. He throws down a ginormous puddle of water which stuns people like breaches rolling thunder. Anyways, next one. Deadlock. F tier. Tier. I don't need to explain why. Her wall, garbage on attack. What are you supposed to do with it? People can still shoot through it. Sure, they might not be able to walk through it, but they can shoot through it. Her sonic sensors, garbage on attack. How are you supposed to watch flank when yes, someone can just sneak past your thing? It's stupid. GravNet, GravNet's fine. It works in some places, it doesn't work in other places. And her ultimate, which is the most hype thing about her, for 7 ult points, you kill someone who gets you 0 ult points in return. That return on investment is garbage. ISO, I'll put him high. No, uh, yeah, here. So, yeah, there you go. ISO is dominating the meta right now. He is insane. You can use double tap to reload faster, and you can shoot an orb, which gives you a shield to protect you from any single hit of damage, which is just nuts. You have a wall called contingency, which you can push, and it will just create free space for you and your team. It's stupid, and it's only costing 200 credits. And his ultimate. Yoich Anyways, it's basically like a domain expansion from JJK. You 1v1 someone. If you win, yay. If you lose, bruh. Simple. And that's everyone. Thanks for watching.